All right, so it looks like Joey Badass has finally entered the ring. Now, I know a lot of people have probably forgotten about him, like rap wise at least, unless you're from the East Coast or really into pro era. I know that he's been in his acting bag majority of the time, but it seems that he's back outside. Earlier this month, he put out a song called "The Ruler's Back," and he dissed the entire West Coast with the line. So, and then it seems like he has some subliminals towards Kendrick Lamar there, which is historically someone that just never paid him any mind. I mean, you can go back to the Control verse. If I remember correctly, Kendrick never mentioned him, so he never saw him as competition. And I believe Joey Badass responded to that. But I don't think it was direct or anything. So nothing ever happened with that. Um, but now, since he dropped that first diss track, we had a very established battle rapper, Daylight, also signed to TDE, West Coast native, put out a song called Hi You, which is just something super light. And nothing like really disrespectful or anything. It's more of like a ode to New York, but I'm sorry if I have to go and diss this kid that's now claiming king, even though nobody sees him as such in New York, at least, right? And then we had another TDE signee, Ray Vaughn, diss Joey with Crash Out Heritage, which is a much more direct song. Bar for every line is a bar, every line is a diss, is very concise. And you know, as much as I've listened to Ray Vaughn, I didn't know he could rap on that level, but I think he had something to prove, especially with someone as high caliber of a lyricist as Joey Badass. Joey Badass can rap very well. So now Joey Badass just put out another song, maybe a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago, not sure. Um, and it's also like a very subliminal breadcrumb-esque type of diss track. Uh, Probably reaching, but he has a bar there for Daylight, it seems like. But the song is really going after J. Cole. And I reintroduced myself to Joey Badass's music. And he had a bar way back in one of his other albums where he said the big three is really him, Kendrick, and J. Cole. So this song kind of sounds like, I'm disappointed in you. You should be better than that. You should have fought. So therefore now I'm going to diss you and take your spot that the people refuse to put me in, because I'm also the conscious dude. I'm also the relatable dude. And I dare you to diss me back, but I know you won't, because we already seen what you do when rappers that can rap diss you. So it is a chess move, but it's not a chess move that I don't think a lot of people would care about. Mainly because we already know J. Cole is not going to respond to this. He apologized and did what he did. So therefore, this kicks open the door for rappers to do this with J. Cole's name, because it'd just be far too easy to diss him back if he were to respond. So I am interested in this rap sparring, because I don't think it's beef. I don't think Joey has any ill will towards the West Coast, because he pays homage to the West Coast. Also, listening to his music, he has a lot of West Coast influence. He loves Tupac and all of that. So this is more of him like, hey, I'm here to rap, I'm back outside, and anybody that has a problem with me, say it now, because I am the king of New York. And if the West Coast wants to be united, watch how us New York rappers unite and create a regional competition again, something more healthy, something less Tupac and Biggie, right? So I think Joey is a phenomenal rapper, and if he's playing chess the way that I think he is, a lot of rappers, like, not even a lot of rappers, J. Cole, no one's worried about, but I don't think Daylight and Ray Vaughn can play the type of chess game Joey Badass is willing to play. I know that Ray Vaughn is someone that can get super disrespectful. He's been that way throughout his entire music career, but Joey strikes me as someone that's read The Art of War. So that's an interesting battle. And with Daylight, as well as Daylight raps, he's not a great songwriter, and that's where Joey has some beats. I think they are both at the same level of rapping ability. Ray Vaughn is a great songwriter, but I don't think he can lyrically keep up with a Joey Badass. But I could be surprised. I could eat my words. You know, I do have a West Coast bias. I do think West Coast artists are far superior than any genre or like any region, really. South, East Coast, Midwest, International, West Coast is the best music. So I am excited to see this because I do like Joey Badass. And I'm just excited that niggas are rapping again because it was just too friendly for me. Honestly, I like that Kendrick and Drake ushered this new wave of, well, now let's compete. You know, we have rappers like Mick Jenkins back outside rapping at a very high level. So we need a lot of people in his peer group to come back outside, like a Jid, a Westside Bug, and so many others. So I wish the best of luck to Joey, but we'll see how this goes. You know what I forgot? CJ Fly. He also put out a diss track. He took that beat from Daylight, a Hot You beat. I don't really remember anything towards it. When it comes to that song, I just remember that beat sounding awful with him. It's like he just ripped it off of YouTube versus actually getting the file for it. And I also remember it was a lot more direct. And CJ Fly also raps very well. So now that I'm thinking about it, maybe this is a pro era versus a TDE thing. I think that'd be exciting to see. Seeing that like Kendrick is no longer a part of TDE and there's a new wave of artists in TDE like Daylight, Ray Vaughn, Dolce, and then like if it really elevates, maybe Absol responds. He's someone that I can see going back and forth with Joey. So yeah, let's just hope this turns into something because I don't like rapping without a purpose. I do also think that Joey Badass may put out another song, something that's a little bit more aggressive. And with that, I think that's where Daylight would have to respond, especially if it's directed towards him and Ray Vaughn. Which I don't think he'll go after Ray Vaughn personally because he didn't do so in this last diss track, which I would take it as disrespect. You're not about to little bro me. You're gonna get these bars, or how he said in his song, I'm gonna turn you into an album rollout. So I'm excited. Niggas are back outside. They're rapping. I just want to see where this year is gonna take us because I need more of this.